Albany, Georgia, working at Kelsey Hayes Wheel Brake and Drum Factory, and people worked at Ford and Chrysler looking for an elevator into the middle class, and yet at the same time the persistence of lethal racism denying opportunity to black people. And we knew that the police force in this city did not represent the best interests of African American people. And it is about time to tell the truth about that. This is not a demonization of the police. This is a calling to question of a culture of complicity with the demonization and dehumanization of black people in America across the country. We know we celebrate our black police chief. We celebrate policing of people in communities, but we also know Tamir Rice is still real. We also know Sandra Bland is still real. We know a white woman can die in Minneapolis and it will be a cause for the resignation of the police chief, but Philando Castile has died and there is no recognition for his humanity. And even in Detroit, we've seen the shift from manufacturing to service industries, where there's been a shift that has destabilized working class people. Great heroes, Grace Lee Boggs and James Boggs, Kenneth Cochran, working for the realization of progressive emancipation in this city. We have built our courage on the backs of black people and brown people and white people who have come together, Asian brothers and sisters, to recognize the humanity of all of us. That's why Kathryn Bigelow is a hero for telling this story. Now, some people say, why a white woman got to do to clean up the mess that white people made? Why a white woman? Can she use and leverage her white privilege to identify with black and brown people who are demonized? Isn't that the ultimate use of deconstructing white privilege, to identify with those who are nameless and faceless in this society? That's why she is a powerful, brilliant, ingenious director. Women are not often acknowledged for their genius. She is a straight-up genius. Point Break, Blue Steel, The Widowmaker, the K9. The woman has been working in action films longer than anybody hardly in our society. She is not a female director. She is a woman who is a tremendous director who brings the sensibilities of a craftsperson to our art. She won, the only woman to win an Oscar for a film as director, Hurt Locker, followed up by Zero Dark 30, and now Detroit. This is the third installment of a trilogy of war films. Detroit is about a war situation, terror on black bodies in America, and she has the gall and the courage, the unabashed temerity to tell the truth about what's going on. We welcome to the stage a woman of extraordinary insight, genius, and courage, Miss Kathryn Bigelow.
How to recover from that. That's the most extraordinary introduction. I don't even know how to speak after it. It's just amazing. Just the honor of being able to be on the same stage with this extraordinary human being, Dr. Bigelow. So very much. You know, I first experienced this city with this gentleman here, and he really, because he grew up here, he obviously knows it very well, and so I saw the city through his eyes, and he took me places, and that was my first experience here. And as we were beginning to talk about the story, and I was beginning to learn about it through him, and so my gratitude is immense, and thank you. So,